Hello, hello, and welcome. My name is Shannon, and I have the shop called HashtagLoveVintage on Etsy.com. I'll show you what that looks like. It's HashtagLoveVintage, no spaces in between. I just thought I would come and do a video on what is included in the newest additions in my shop. So I have, and I will be listing, 12 mega packs is what I'm calling them, vintage neutral doilies, linens, and mesh and lace. So I'd just like to kind of run through what's all in the kit, since Etsy only allows 10 pictures per listing. And so you have a good idea of what you would be purchasing. So first of all, your bundle will come packaged like this. It's wrapped with some vintage teal lace weight yarn and a little die cap made from vintage wallpaper and backed on coffee dyed file folder. So to unwrap it, just set that aside here. Alright, so first of all, your kit will include two kinds of lace. The first is 1.5 inches wide. It's on a card that I have made from a digital of the quilting board that you see here behind everything. It's a vintage 1973 board with an expired patent. So I made a little bobbin card, bordered the edge on there, and it's backed with the instructions from a vintage sewing pattern. The lace is held on with, this is pretty cute. It's pretty stinking cute. This is the runner from the track drapery systems that we used to have. And my husband helped me. He did a little dangle. Let's see if I can show this to you. There's a pearl, a metal bead, and a glass bead on there. And that clamps on and holds your lace wrapped around the bobbin. This is a white polyester lace. There is one yarn on here. It is a floral pattern and a crepe. It's 1.5 inches wide. The other lace you will see here is beige. There are actually two kinds. Both are a floral motif, and they both are 3/4 of an inch wide. So there's that pattern. And the other pattern that you may receive is this one, both floral. So I've created some button cards or bobbins, a digital, out of this as well. This is from a Newey's Sewing Aids Travel Companion, a travel sewing kit. So I've printed that on cardstock and backed it with the instructions from a vintage sewing book. Your lace is held on by a stick pin. It's made from a vintage corsage pin, and there's a metal and glass bead on there as well. You will also receive a goodie bag. This is coffee dyed parchment paper. I put it through my sewing machine and made baggie out of it. Holding it closed, this is actually a vintage metal pinch pleat drapery hook. There's a strip of coffee dyed muslin on there. Opening it up, every kit will include 3 cut-aparts. These are round portions of vintage doilies. That one kind of looks like a flower. The measurements on these are, let me just check my notes, between 2.5 for the smallest one and 4.5 for the largest one. And you'll also receive, in addition to the one die cut that was on the top of the pack, you will also receive a total of, oh, that was not completely punched out, 7 die cuts, all from 3 different patterns of vintage wallpaper. I'll show an example maybe of each pattern. This is the solid teal, so you have a bigger idea. This is the peach with a turquoise accent. And this one's a light whitish background with the floral pattern. So there will be a total of 8, including the one that was tied to the front. Included in your package is, this is really special actually. This one is 4.5 inches wide by 18 inches long, and it is eyelet that's all been sewn and cut by hand. This is incredible. I got it at an auction, and it was from a lady who made dolls. So it looks like she made a lot of her own dresses and laces that the dolls wore. Each pack will also include a table linen. This is, check my notes, 6.25 by 11. This one is machine woven, scalloped edge on 3 sides. This is a portion of a vintage 1960s curtain. It's kind of a mesh or lace. It's really pretty. It's kind of got a 4-petal flower motif on it. And the size of this one is 12 inches by 14 inches. So there's a nice chunk of that. This is another piece of drapery. It's quite old actually, and it's just yummy. I love it. You'll get 3 entire repeating portions of this lace, so 1, 2, 3. It's got a scalloped edge on one side. You can see it's very large. It's chunky. It's actually very scrumptious. I'm loving it. It is in size. I'm sorry. I'm trying to check my notes here. There we go. 11 3/4 wide by 16.5 inches deep. There's a little bit of close-up on that. And lastly, every single kit will include a piece of this cafe curtain lace / mesh. It's kind of got an embossed zigzag marching ant pattern here and an embossed floral pattern here. This piece is quite big as well. This one is 8 inches wide and 29 inches long. So there's a full span of it. Okay, so that's what every single mega pack will include. In addition, your kit will include 3 vintage doilies. Every listing pertains to a different set of doilies. So you can customize your order by picking the listing that has the set of 3 doilies that you like the best. So there are 12 options to choose from. So maybe I can just go through those with you. This is set 1. Maybe I'll go over the sizes of each doily in these 3 sets. So your smallest one is actually a medium size. It'll be at least 6 to 8.5 inches wide. The next size will be at least 9 inches to 11.5 inches wide. And the third piece will be at least 12 inches to 18.5 inches wide. Hope I'm on screen there. So I'll give you kind of a close-up of this one. This is set 1. If you choose listing that's called Mega Pack number 1, you will receive these 3 doilies as well as all the previous items I just showed. So there's that. This one. And a piece of filet lace. Okay, I'll show you the 3 doilies that are in set 2. This is your medium doily. These are all handmade. These are all vintage, none of them are new. And they're all in very, very good condition. There are absolutely no holes, no tears, no rips, no loose threads. All are very, very much in excellent vintage condition. So that was set 2. If you want those 3 doilies in with your kit, you will choose the listing that says Mega Pack number 2. Here is Mega Pack number 3. There's an ecru one. There's this one. And there's this one. I don't know if you can see, but the linen portion in the middle kind of has a rose print on it. So that is Mega Pack number 3. Mega Pack number 4. Here is your medium doily. Here is your large doily. And here is your extra large doily. That one has a pineapple edge on it. Mega Pack number 5. The medium doily is a very light cream and square pattern. There's your large doily. This is Mega Pack 5 still. And there's the extra large one. Try to get it all in frame here. There we go. That's Mega Pack 5. Halfway done, there are 12, and this is Mega Pack number 6. Here is your medium doily. Here is your large doily. And here is the extra large doily. There's a piece of linen in the middle. It's very fine. Look at this edge. It's so delicate. Okay, so that is number 6. Halfway done. We have 12 in total. Make pack number 7. Look at this one. This is, I think, my favorite. Look how fine your medium doily is. So pretty. Here's a piece of pineapple lace for your large doily. And the extra large doily. Moving on to number 8. Alright, here is your medium doily. Here is your large doily. This one, very interesting corners. I could see those hanging down from a tag. Very pretty. And the extra large doily is actually a piece of handmade lace. Okay, that's number 8. Moving on, number 9. Okay, your medium doily. Isn't this just a pretty pattern? Look at those edges. That's gorgeous. This is your large doily. And this is your extra large doily. That was mega pack number 9. Couple more to go. Number 10. This one, this medium doily, it looks very, very old. So pretty. Piece of table linen. This one is actually machine done, machine woven. And this is the extra large doily. Okay, we have 2 more. Number 11 is actually this one. Yes, yes it is. Sorry, I'm just kerfuffling here off of camera. Here we go. This is mega pack number 11, your medium doily. Your large doily. This one is so fine. Look how light that is. And the extra large doily. That was mega pack 11. And the very last one, mega pack 12. Is this one right here. This is your large doily. And this is the extra large doily. All right, thank you very much for your time and have a great day. Take care. Bye-bye.